I just had to leave the room to let out some steam. Okay, first off, what I have to say about this. Okay, this is worse than Dora and the Lost City of Gold. Guess why? Because it's produced by the same company, Paramount. This is worse than Dora the Explorer movie, Lost City of Gold. A lot worse. And I'm not exaggerating. This is probably going to be like the worst film based on a video game. I'll probably say this is good. Compared to this trailer, it makes the Super Mario Bros. Movie from 1993 of Bob Hoskins and John Leguizamo, that looks like a masterpiece compared to this here. And I like the Super Mario Bros. Movie. Rampage from last year is better than this. Because at least Rampage had a fun third act where the monsters were destroying the city. You know, throwing cars and wrecking buildings and stuff like that. God damn. I don't care how long this is going to be. If it's a lot longer than what I did for the Dora the Explorer movie, I don't care. This is so many. Okay, I love Sonic growing up. You know, I love playing the games. I love the first game. I love Sonic 2. I even like the third game. Didn't mind Sonic and Knuckles. I never played the newer games because I wasn't interested in them. Me, the classic games were the best ones. And speaking of, get it right here. I enjoy the cartoons. This is the best though, but The Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog is not as bad, which is a lot better than this we're getting here. This is 10 times better than we're getting right here. But especially this one, this is Sonic the Hedgehog. Even in this one, that's even the lighter one is Sonic. First off, I did a while back when I did the news of how I ranted on the design of Sonic, how he looks for the movie. I didn't think it was gonna be that bad when I saw it in this trailer. You know, but I wanted to avoid this. I wanted to avoid this trailer, but had to get out of the way. So the design of Sonic Light Invention is god awful. The CGI is terrible, and especially the face, and he's like a little more human. Like he's a little more like this. He looks more taller than the one in here. Whether they like human eyes or make it more realistic, I don't care what it is. The design is horrible. His face is horrible. Why, people could play like about the eyes and the teeth and probably looks like and probably some people say he looks like a pedophile, which I would guess so, because the face, but it's by the face, he looks like the face like what Mike Myers' Cat in the Hat look, his face looks like a pedophile. Cat in the Hat. God, Mike Myers' Cat in the Hat. Just the face of it. Sheesh. And so it is. Okay, why James Marsden is he plays a cop, San Francisco cop, and why we didn't have to have a human side character? Why can't we just have the title of our film just be by himself? No human characters. I'm tired of seeing that. They did the same thing with the Michael Bay produced Ninja Turtles film, Mecha Fox, with the Super Turtles, or the Transformer films. Focus on with the human characters. No one cared about those. They're more of the human characters, more of the Transformers in a Transformers movie. There are stars within more of the Transformers movie. Same, more about the Ninja Turtles film as well. The Michael Bay ones. Why can't we just have just them by themselves, no human characters? And better yet, why can't we just have this kind of look of the design of Sonic. Okay, why is that so hard to do? Why is it so, you know? I'm so infuriated right now. And so we're tired of seeing all these human side characters. And what else? Of course, the god awful look of Sonic. And other problems. Why is his quills now like electric? So electric. And of course, like I mentioned before, like his design. Yeah. Of course, they have add fur, of course, but because hedgehogs do have fur. But I'm fine with that. But it's just how the design and look is just god awful. And why does he have like a piece of his quills are electrified? Oh, and by the way, when he gets how he's supposed to be the fastest thing alive, and yet James Marsden he's that slow. He gets himself shot by a tranquilizer dart. Really, he's the fastest thing alive. He's the fastest thing alive, and yet he gets shot by a tranquilizer dart. And then when Misa's like, "Oh, meow." And James Marsden's like, "Oh, what are you doing?" And now apparently Sonic the Hedgehog, he's an alien now. He says, "I'm here to save your planet." So apparently now he's an alien. And he references the game. Oh, like with the Paramount logo, instead of the stars for the Paramount logo, it's the rings. And here, like you hear the sound effects when you gather the rings. You hear ding, ding, ding. Or when James Marsden, he was in his cop car, there's a sign that says Green Hills. You know, Green Hills, the first level of the original Sonic game. Or when it shows like the title or the words, like for the tagline, every hero has a Genesis. Get it? Sega Genesis, when originally Sonic came out. Sega Genesis. Yeah. And what else? Oh, and now guess the rings he gathers. Now they can pull a Doctor Strange move where his rings can just make him teleport to another place. Like when it says James Marsden, this other girl fall in, he can use a ring to teleport him to another place. So now the rings can do that now. I thought the rings when he gathers, it was to gather up his power and make him go fast. Or like when in this show, he gets one of the rings, it can make him go even faster. But apparently in this now, it can make him transport to another part of a different place far away. And then, of course, anyone points out Dr. Robotnik, played by Jim Carrey. As probably mentioned before when that vlog about the design of Sonic, but yeah, Jim Carrey playing Dr. Robotnik, Eggman, with his mustache, and he's talking with Neil McDonough. Yeah, Neil McDonough is in this as well. He's a military guy. Which Neil McDonough, I didn't mind him when he played Dum Dum Dugan in the Marvel Universe. For the Captain America, the first Avenger. Then he had a little appearances in a couple of the TV shows as well as Dum Dum Dugan. I did not mind him in that. I think I remember when I reviewed Walking Tall with Dwayne Johnson. I think I did not mind him as the bad guy in that. I think I said that. I can't remember, but I think I didn't mind him in that. And I know he was in Star Trek First Contact, but he was a supporting role. But he was that character in. He was a bad villain in that. I forgot what that character's name was. That Street Fighter from Legend of Chun-Li, and bad guy in Paul Blart Mall Cop 2. That was a shitty sequel. Which the first one to me wasn't that good anyway. But that got a sequel, and he was a bad guy in that. And he was bad in that. Oh yeah, the Hitcher remake. How can I forget? He was in the Hitcher remake. And I know he was in those he played the same character in the DC show, The Legends of Tomorrow, Arrow. He was the same character in those shows. I don't care about those DC shows. I don't care about Legends of Tomorrow. I don't care about Arrow. I don't care about The Flash. I don't care about those DC shows. I don't. I have no interest in them at all. But I know he was in those because my brother, he watched those shows. And Neil McDonough was this character and appeared in each of those shows. So, yeah, he's in this military man, which Jim Carrey keeps shutting him up. He's like, "Are you in charge?" "Wrong." You know, "What's your name?" "My name's..." "Nobody cares." And Jim Carrey, he hasn't done nothing worth a shit in a long time. He hasn't done nothing worth a shit in a long time. He hasn't. I always enjoyed the stuff when he did for the 90s. I love The Mask. I enjoy Ace Ventura 1 and 2, Dumb and Dumber, Liar Liar, Me, Myself, and Irene, The Cable Guy, Bruce Almighty. I didn't mind his voice in Horton Hears a Who from 2008. I didn't mind that film. He didn't do that bad of a job, Jim Carrey. How the Grinch Stole Christmas. I mean, he looks good in the suit and the makeup effects, though, but when I reviewed it, it was alright, though. I mean, he didn't do that bad of a job as the Grinch. But Dumb and Dumber 2, oh my god, that was just a bet. 20 years too late for a sequel. That was just so shitty. And that's what I think about burping. That's what I think about burping on this movie. It's giving me the shits right now. What else? Well, I can't remember whether stuff that what else Jim Carrey's done. I forget. Well, I like Bruce Almighty, but yeah, just Jim Carrey. He hasn't done nothing funny in a long time. I know in real life he's gone crazy now. People think, oh, this is probably not all the good roles he did back then. No, it's not. It's not. I thought it was just like, when I was sure how he'd be cast as Dr. Robotnik, I was like, what? Jim Carrey as Dr. Robotnik? And then and then he has like a piece of his Sonic's electric quill as he's looking at it. Oh, and this is from the producers of Fast and Furious. Yeah, kind of fitting how, you know, fast cars and the character that's fast. Yeah, of course you get the makers of one of the makers of Fast and Furious because the character is fast. Or get it? That's what I think about Jim Carrey and involve something like related to Fast and Furious. It'd be much funny if he plays a villain in the Fast and Furious franchise. That'd be something different for him. But it's just funny. It's just... And what else? The bad CGI and when they're being chased with Dr. Robotnik in this vehicle, and Sonic does his speed, it curls up in the ball, his speed ball, whatever, and you get that sound effect from the game too when he knocks off the car. But there's those. The CGI is god awful. Even the truck looks CGI when he knocks the car looks awful. Even the little miniature car that falls off it, comes off it, even that CGI looks bad. And then the biggest part is the whole time throughout this whole movie is you have Coolio's Gangsters Paradise playing. Coolio's Gangsters Paradise. No, living in a gangster's paradise. And it's actually one of the few rap songs I like. I don't like rap overall, I don't. But there's only been a couple. But I know one of them was Coolio's Gangsters Paradise. And I was saying, when I heard that song, I was like, really? This does not fit in a Sonic movie at all. I think this is one of the badly miscasted songs to put in a trailer, because when you think of Sonic, what do you think of Gangsters Paradise from Coolio? Really? Is there anything when you think of the games you think is put? I'm trying not to lose control. I know it's just a movie though, but when you see a trailer, it's just so badly done. And now, when Jim Carrey, he says flying machine, he fires like 500 missiles at him, and now apparently Sonic has the power to freeze time when he's standing still. You know, he's fast, and he's not like the Flash. And then he goes where, and the other thing after the title goes, yeah, James Marsden, this other girl, this black girl, where they're who's she and who's she playing this, and where they're trying to do a dumb romance thing. It's not gonna work at all. No, it ain't. But the thing is, he has Sonic in a bag, and a woman's asking, "Is that your child in the bag?" Oh, it's not mine, but it is a child, but it's not mine. And the two people are like just slowly walking away. So instead of like, oh, I guess like must have kidnapped the child, and they're not calling the police to just walk away, creepily walking away. So they don't just call the police. And then Sonic's like, oh, this smells like body spray and an old ham sandwich. I'm just trying to stay calm here. I'm not trying to flip my lid again. That's why earlier, because I went out of the room because I needed to allow some steam. Otherwise, don't want to tear my room apart because I don't want to do that. But I should just feel like pounding my head against the desk. Well, I pound my fist, but I should just pound my head against the desk as well. I feel like I'm just trying to just nail myself in the head again. Yeah, I'm just saying, this is a lot worse than Dora than Lost City of Gold. This is a lot worse from Paramount. Just because both of these ones are released by Paramount. It's a lot worse. And the thing is, though, this makes Detective Pikachu, based on a video game, it makes Detective Pikachu look like much better than this. But at least Detective Pikachu, at least they got the character, the designs of the Pokemon right. They don't look anything awful like Sonic does. At least Pikachu looks cute and looks very accurate, and same with the other Pokemon. Like Machamp, when I saw Machamp, Charizard looks badass, and so does Mewtwo. And the Greninjas as well. So yeah, at least they got the Pokemon designs right. They didn't do any alterations to like facial or other stuff or anything else for design for like they did with Sonic. I mean, yeah, I know that I'm not a fan. I don't care about Justice Smith and Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom, but I don't know if Mike concerned how he is in this movie though. But in Detective Pikachu. And the thing is, specifically with song choices, Holding Out for a Hero by Bonnie Tyler, the song we used in Footloose, I forgot to mention that was the original song of Footloose. As I mentioned, it was in Shrek 2. But I forgot to mention that with the original song, it was in Footloose. I forgot to mention that in my video of the trailer, for the official trailer for Detective Pikachu. I forgot to say that. But Holding Out for a Hero seems more fitted better than in Detective Pikachu. I'm holding out for a hero. It's much better a song choice for that trailer than Coolio's Gangsters Paradise for a Sonic the Hedgehog movie. Just comparing the two. What do you think is better? Holding Out for a Hero in Detective Pikachu? Or Gangsters Paradise in the Sonic Hedgehog the movie? So yeah. To me, if I see Detective Pikachu, whether I like the movie or not, I will still say it looked better than Sonic the Hedgehog from this trailer. I do. To me, whether I would like Detective Pikachu or not, whether I like it or not, I already say it looks better than Sonic the Hedgehog. Jim Carrey, he's embarrassing himself again. Obviously, this is for a paycheck, definitely. Oh yeah, and by the end, by the last second of the trailer, you see him looking fully like Dr. Robotnik, bald with a big brown mustache that he has with the goggles. Yeah, you see what he really looks like. It's probably an aftermath. I don't know. God, this is definitely an epic. This is definitely a big rant. I don't care. This movie is, and I know this film is gonna bomb. It definitely is gonna bomb. Okay, and especially for a film that look at cost like $90 million, the CGI is awful. The effects and Detective Pikachu the effects of the Pokemon look better than Sonic the Hedgehog. And plus, the voice of Sonic does not fit. Okay, the guy who does the voice Sonic, Ben Schwartz. I think I remember I mentioned he was a character in Parks and Recreation. I forget now. No one could be voice a better Sonic than Jaleel White. Steve Urkel himself, Jaleel White. He was always gonna be the best voice for Sonic, whether in both these cartoons. Because he sounded he was having fun in the role. You know, we got juice and yo Robotnik. I enjoy those cartoons. Well, especially the darker series more though. And plus, I love the intro of the intro of the song. I love the song by the Noisy Neighbors. Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic, he can really move. Sonic, he's got an attitude. Sonic, he's the fastest thing alive. And Jim Cummings was really good at voicing Dr. Robotnik. And the film, of course, in the film, I probably mentioned no Tails, nothing, or Knuckles, or probably there will be try to set up for sequels if they attempt to. Shit. As a fan who grew up with the character of Sonic, loving playing the video games and the cartoons, I'm beyond pissed off right now. And I know. I thought the trailer before the trailer came out, I thought the film was gonna be bad. Just from seeing the first look at the design of Sonic, I know this trailer was gonna be that bad. And I'm not the only one, because a lot of this trailer has received a lot of criticism, especially for the design of Sonic. Yeah, a lot of people have criticized how Sonic looked, especially like the eyes, the teeth, and even having longer legs than but even being a little bit taller than the cartoon one. And why do we have to have him team up with a human character? Why can't he just be by himself? Hence the title of the actual character on the movie, like Transformers, Ninja Turtles, and Sonic the Hedgehog. Why do we get to have the human characters? Why? Because, for us to know, the human characters are going to be more of the star than the actual title character themselves. That's what happens. Like I said, Transformers. Michael Bay's produced Ninja Turtles films. How many times, I know Hollywood is never gonna learn. Okay, they're never gonna learn. It's going to keep on screwing over franchises, whether it's based on video games or other franchises, classic franchises. They're gonna keep on screwing it up even more. They're never gonna learn. Okay, all the thing about it is the bottom dollar. That's it. Whether bombs or not. Hollywood's never gonna learn. And plus, they're not gonna listen to the people who make these videos. They're not gonna listen to me. They're not gonna listen to nobody. We're all here just a bunch of nobodies. I'm a nobody. And people will probably say the same thing. They're all nobodies, and they're not going to listen. They're not going to listen to any of our opinions. They're just going to continue what we're doing. Continue what they're doing. I think they just want to deliberately want to piss us off now. But not to everybody, because if people are looking forward to see this film, good on ya. I hold no grudge against it. If you look forward to seeing it, that's cool, okay? I would say good luck to you. If you like the film, that's fine. I hold no ill will. I don't. But to me, as a fan who grew up with this character, no. No. And if I do see it, so God help me, if I do see it, it'll probably be in my either my top 5 or if not my top 3 worst films of 2019, without a doubt. Because otherwise this just pissed me off the most. Just feel like doing this again. I just feel like just banging my head against the desk. I know I was just like doing this though earlier though, but I just want to feel like bang my head against the head right now. But I want to give myself a freaking migraine. I don't feel like giving myself a migraine right now. Well, I probably already am just talking about because I'm so pissed off right now. Gangsters Paradise. Jim Carrey is obnoxious and annoying. James Marsden's human character does not need to team up with the title character. He does not need to be there. And the design of Sonic is so god-awful, especially the CGI is god-awful. And stupid things like, yeah, he's supposed to be the fastest thing, but he lets himself get shot by a tranquilizer dart. And now his ring is going to be able to teleport to different places now. And he has quills that are now electrified. And what else? What else stupid they took? Frick. What else? Oh yeah, but he's an alien. He's an alien because he says, "I have to save your planet." And the voice does not sound good to me. As the voice, Ben Schwartz as the voice of Sonic. I'm sorry, no. To me, Jaleel White, he's always gonna be the best voice for Sonic. I just need to stay calm. Just breathe, and it'll all be over. So I don't know more I can say. I probably haven't been so I said this is a lot worse than Dora the Explorer. It's a lot worse. Paramount, God. I better stop because I have nothing more to say. So, but pardon the language, but fuck this movie. Fuck it. Because it gets me so pissed off. It probably makes me want to curse even more. Offended, pissed off. Fuck this movie. And this shit needs to stop. But it's not gonna learn. If anyone wants to see it, good on you. But I'm not. Screw this. Thanks for watching, and I'll just rather sit down and play the video games on the original Genesis, and I'll rather stick to watching the good cartoons. This is Sonic. This is not. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned on the next movie review. Later. And screw this movie. Fuck it.